Antonio Esfandiari ended up winning the whole thing.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, Barry Woods came in with the whole. He dressed up like a pack of cards. It was
it was green, right?
it was green. So like I guess leprechaun Irish pack of cards. I don't know.
I remember at one point though he got serious and he took the jacket off.
Oh, that was awesome. No, that was really entertaining. Just another one of the classic episodes we've had in the past couple of months.
And Armenian Mike limps here with Queen Jack suited. This is a hand he should not be raising, or not be folding to a raise. This is a good hand to play post flop, even heads up. And Alec makes it 200 with Ace King off and the cutoff. And now look at Mr. Clean with Ace Queen suited on the button, and he 3-bets to 600. And I like the 3-bet here. It's just unfortunate that Alec has Ace King, has him dominated. Barry flats from the big blind, the 3-bet with 6-7 suited. Armenian Mike might call here.
Well, Alec was the original raiser. That might give him a little bit of pause, and he does end up folding.
So what does Alec do now? Does he call or does he 4-bet here? I mean, this is the first 3-bet or anything that we've seen today.
Barry's limp from the big blind is kind of weak. I think he can take some of the dead money here. Ace King rates to be good. You have blockers, two hands that have you absolutely crushed. And yeah, you don't want to make a multi-way pot here with a hand like Ace King, I don't think.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if he just calls here just because there's no real dynamic today yet. I don't know. He's definitely played with Mr. Clean on at least one of the episodes. I think maybe one.
Maybe one. I
mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like they probably played together. And they played, no, actually, Alec didn't. So these guys started playing a couple hours ago, 25-50, out in the main room, but Alec and Barry were the two guys that weren't in the game. So.
And he does end up making the call.
It's a close spot, I think. I think it's pretty close. And now look at this. Ooh. Because he just calls, now he gets the cooler board. And look at this, Barry with a backdoor flush draw and a gutter. He's not going to fold to 1-bet here.
I mean, let's see how much action comes out here, because it is a 3-bet pot. There's a lot of money in there already.
And Mr. Clean thinks for sure he has the best hand here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And rightfully so. He's got the backdoor flush draw, too. You know, this is just one of those cooler spots by Alec just calling, where if Alec had 4-bet, Mr. Clean might find a fold there, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know if the dynamic has developed yet, but Mr. Clean does open up a lot in position. I don't know if Alec has had time to pick up on that yet.
Wow, he actually folds here. Very interesting. So Barry actually gets a decent flop for his hand, but maybe he's just worried about Alec behind him. And he actually folds the gutter and the backdoor flush draw, which I'm surprised. I thought he would PO1 there, especially having a 15K-ish stack.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless you just hit gin on the turn, basically the rest of the hand is going to suck.
Yeah, because the turn it's unlikely to go check-check.
Yeah, and you basically have to hit your hand. There's no room to make it play when it's 3-way.
It's hard to float out of position, and it's hard to float in 3-bet pots. So and then you're multi-way. So all those things combined, I certainly don't mind the Barry fold. I mean, it's definitely the best play, but I wouldn't have been surprised if he peeled one off there. If you're going to cold call a 3-bet pre-flop, and you got a flop like that. But Alec just check calls here. I like that, right? I mean, if you check raise here, you know, Mike's going to be really alarmed.
Yeah, and you're kind of turning your hand into a bluff at that point, too.
I wouldn't mind a check here by Mike, and he does. And I felt like that was going to happen. I've seen him do that before. And this river shouldn't change much. It's unlikely that either player has a 4 here, especially Mr. Clean. And Alec is going to bet, and Mr. Clean is not going to fold.
Yep. After Mr. Clean checks back the turn, Alec definitely has to think that his hand is good, so he value bets the river.
He bet 1,000 there? It looks like over 1,000. Yeah, it's there's a 1K chip plus 1,600, 1,500. So 1,500 bet, and that's a bit of a cooler, especially after you check back the turn, because. But the thing is, like, Alec basically has to have like Ace-10 suited there.
Yeah, there's no real aces that Mr. Clean is beating here other than just a complete ace-rag type hand.
But he could have like Ace-10 suited, and he could value bet that river once he checks back, but that's about it. Ace-9 suited, Ace-10 suited, something like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
But it can't be spades, it can't be diamonds. So there's only like 2 combos of each. It's just hearts and clubs, and that's it. Because the ace of spades is on the board, and he had ace queen of diamonds, Mr. Clean. So it's like 2 combos of ace-9 suited, 2 combos of ace-10 suited.
So
maybe ace-8 suited. That's really it.
The pot going into the river was 35-ish.
It was 950, so that's 1900, and it was 6 pre-18, so that's 37, so it's 37.
Yeah, and then he bet 1500. I mean,
It was about 38 actually.
yeah. So Mr. Clean is getting a price. It's less than half pot. You know.
Yeah, it's a good bet. I mean, I think it was well played by both. It's just kind of a cooler by Mr. Clean. I think it's a correct 3-bet most of the time. It happened to be a cooler board. He made a good check back on the turn, and that made him call river. And you know, Alec is one that is going to value bet thin. He's going to bluff once in a while. So, especially when Mike checks back the turn. So, it's hard to fold there, and I don't blame Mr. Clean for calling.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I think both players also played it well. Alec did opt for a more passive line. He just check called on the flop after raise calling pre-flop. If you think that your opponent is going to be really active, it's actually not a bad line to take with a hand as strong as Ace King. Just let your opponent keep on betting, and if you hit a good flop like that, you make the max like you did there.